Okay, let's see what these things go. Oh my gosh. Look at these things. It's so fast I didn't even see them. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. This is insane. Anyway, looks like we have a game going finally. And let me know how the volume of everything works out between game volume and my voice and whatever. Anyway, it's going to be a free-for-all on the map City Ruins, which was made by Gentle and is an absolutely beautiful map. He does an amazing job at putting buildings in the center. And these are all Gaia buildings, so you have to destroy them. You can dock the ponds and capture the fish traps. And there's little outlaws here that'll shoot at you if you try to run to the middle. And you do have a horse as a scout unit. So, Cyan starting the monument capture will be 550 years for an 8-player game. And we'll go around and look at the players. So, everyone. Again, we have Jade Arrow Gamer doing the important task of hosting the game. So, thanks again to him. And you do start with a castle and a king. You can use your king to scout, but you do not want to run it into an enemy castle. So, Jade Arrow Gamer playing as the Newsies in the green. And if we take a look at their tech trees real quick as we're doing this, is siege units fire faster, siege workshop units are cheaper. He's got Haufnitze, extra infantry attack, technologies are cheaper. He has the Janissaries, tech to make siege units fire faster. He's got torsion engines, and he's got the Korean bonus to remove mangonel minimum range. So he doesn't really have much in the way of an archery range, or a stable, or a barracks, but he has a siege workshop. Oh boy, so he's gonna be going for siege. Didn't go for any real ships for this map. Why didn't I take part in the matches? Because I'm organizing them, that's why. And next, we're going to have over here, in the purple, Atty playing as the Civ, The Flood. And we've seen a good stack of infantry bonuses with that Karambit Civ. Here we see it for the Gebeto Warrior, also with the cheaper and faster working farms. So no archery range, no stable, just infantry. Got the bonuses of barracks work faster. Let's see, more armor and attack for infantry. Militia line gold cost is replaced by food. So this will be trash champions, rams, cannons, and Gebeto warriors. Oh, that'll be interesting to watch. Then next we'll have the Iron Boar playing in the yellow as the Elephantos Civ. Stable units cheaper, elephants are cheaper. Portuguese bonus for less gold cost. Mounted units, extra HP. Byzantines building extra HP, haven't really seen that. Sicilians bonus, war elephants. Chatras and Mahouts for more HP and faster moving elephants, and then royal battle elephants. So not much in the way of the archery range. Lacking the elite skirm could be difficult in some situations. Does at least have halb. But looking at the stable, royal battle elephants and the war elephant at the castle with Mahouts and Chatras. And blacksmith, full blacksmith, I guess won't really be useful if all you have is arbalests. Maybe you didn't need the armor there, but most importantly, you have the elephant upgrades. Then next, oh look, we see. Forgot Fletching. He's trying to trash talk, tell people not to go after him. Anyway, next. Oh, there's even some more stuff in the corner. Anyway, we'll have in the Cyan, we will have Kildim playing as the Persilians. Is an Archer Civ, which is so when the game says Archer Civ, it is a complete lie. I don't know how it determines that, but this is an Elephant Civ again, stacking elephant bonuses, faster moving elephants, the Sicilian bonus, faster attacking elephants, farm upgrades from the Sicilians. First Crusade, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna spawn 35 elephants at once, and +4 attack versus buildings. A bit more of a complete tech tree, giving himself hand cannons, halbs. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a horse. It is a horse, not a king. The horse will sit in murder holes range until it dies. There we are. Anyway, we'll see full blacksmith again. No, nothing on the water. Interesting. Let's see. Are you enjoying the... Yeah, the map spawns with lumber camps. Sometimes they're not in the best position. I'm surprised no one has gone for the water yet. No one docking the moat around the city. And right next we'll have Crispy playing as Formula 1. Siege units fire faster, gunpowder units. This is the most insane tech that I saw added. +1 attack per university technology researched. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 potential attack you can get from that. Gunpowder units move faster, fire faster, have extra attack, cost less gold, and he has the organ gun with the drill and deconstruction and city walls. So he will have some machine gun organ guns. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Then in the blue we have, I'm gonna say type. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. He has the Armand Civ with, again, elephants and cav archer upgrades to stack for the elephant archer. And Logistica unique units cause trample damage. Does that affect the elephant archer? I think it does. Oh boy. We might have elephant archers with some trample damage. It has the Saracen's market bonus too. And actually stacking some eco bonuses. You'll have 15% faster working villagers in Imp. Or maybe those multiply. Maybe it won't be 15. Maybe it might be 5% and then another multiplier in Imp. But those will be some interesting elephants. Then we have the Bat in the orange playing as Old Gotham. You can build donjons, gunpowder units. Oh, he's the one. He's the one who did the Hussite wagons with Corvinian army, so they only cost wood, and Berserker gang, so they heal. They also resist conversion. So he's gonna be making the most difficult to kill Hussite wagon with extra hit points too. Again, with the extra attack for university tech, they fire faster and they're cheaper. Oh boy. And finally, we have Forgot Fletching, who, let's see. Oh, he added fletching on his tech tree. Let's see, he has extra building HP, skirmishers and archers fire faster, archery range units, extra attack. Building HP per university tech researched, faster archers, extra range, longbow. Alright, so he is stacking on upgrades for the elite longbowman. He's going to be going for longbows. And at one point he messaged me saying he wanted to switch his unit from the Chukonu to the longbow, so he's going with the longbow. And we have to make sure these players do not accidentally ungarrison their kings from their castles when they go to use their unique units. Corvinian army does seem very powerful. Oh, let's see. Forgot Fletching had remembered to wall, but tried to wall off right inside of Orange's base. Looks like the Bat might have taken a bit to notice that, but eventually cleaned it up. Oh yeah. Alright. Monument in the middle, now under control of Yellow. He made a militia to take control of it. Now, there's no benefit to holding the monument. There's no resource trickle. It's like the classic King of the Hill. I did that because I wanted to be consistent among all 3 games, and I didn't want the resource trickle from Nomad, because it's just kind of lucky if your king spawns near the monument right at the start. This is the first game. This is our low elo match, and I am most excited to see what the Hussite wagons can do, and also the organ guns. Like these unique units seem insane. Longbows. I don't think the longbows would do well against the Hussite wagons. I do have to say that. But you look at the Vil count, looks like Keldum has gotten off to a pretty good start. It's really booming up. I'm most excited for the city walls. I mean, that would be great, right? You wall up all of the city ruins with the city walls. Alright, we have Ati up to the Castle Age with the Flood. Ooh, he's already prepping his men-at-arms. Gonna teach someone a lesson. You do have to wonder, men-at-arms, they might be better at killing the kings, or killing the castles, let's see. He doesn't have the extra attack against buildings from the Goths. He's just gonna have a huge champion flood. Already building them up, not going straight for the boom, just adding in 3 barracks. Some of the other players are trying to wall up and be safe. Generally a good strategy in free-for-all so you don't get raided. You want to keep your farms working. But walling up is kind of risky when all of the good gold and stone mines, there's some on the outside, but they're mostly in the middle of the map, and you want to take control of them. And we see some attacking over here. Oh, there he goes. Purple's going for it. He wants to kill that castle with the longswords. Will he get it? That castle has 6,240 HP. Yellow here, Iron Boar, he needs to garrison the town center, though, instead of the castle. That castle doesn't have murder holes. Let's see. He's making an elephant, though. He's going to try to repair the castle. He does have the TC to garrison in. This could be our first king snipe. I don't know if the longswords are fast enough to catch a king. There's the elephant. And can one elephant clean this up? Maybe. There you go, he's repairing the castle. That elephant did not take a single hit there. Longswords are there. They're killing vills, though. This will slow down yellow, just due to villager loss. There's a battle elephant, though. Double elephant action here. Can donjons create unique units like Hussite wagons? Yes, they can. Donjons can create whatever your unique unit is. Okay, and I think the castle lives. I think the elephants will clean that up. Iron Boar, I think Iron Boar just needed to garrison the town center instead of the castle there. Then he wouldn't have needed the elephants. That is a valiant attempt from Purple, and he's not done yet. We got even more longswords. But now, here come the Hussite wagons from the donjons. They'll slowly but surely be working on that house there, and maybe pushing into Forgot Fletching's base. I don't know what Forgot Fletching can do against the Hussite wagons. He does have that siege onager he might be able to go to. That's probably the best answer to them. Looks like everyone else has been pretty content just to wall up. A wall further back there. Doing some Diplo. Forgot Fletching doesn't want to anger the bat. Let's see those Vil counts again. Looks like blue and red are ahead in Vils right now. Blue, very, very secure base with extra TCs. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 TC. He's booming away. This is the Ornlu playstyle here. Hasn't walled up, but he is pretty safe. No one's attacking him. And so he was the elephant archer guy, right? Yeah, he is the elephant archers. Hasn't made any yet, but I did see he's moving out with villagers to the middle of the map. Gotta be careful of that outlaw. I don't know if they attack villagers. Might just stand there. It is, yeah, standard difficulty. I don't know how aggressive those units are. Sometimes they attack you, sometimes you can walk by them a bit without being attacked. And, oop, look at this. We have teal. Oh, wow, that is First Crusade for elephants. But Formula 1 has now walled them out. And he's gotten the massive fortified wall defense going here. Those elephants can't really get into Gray's base. He's saying no, but that means they're gonna start walking over towards Blue, who is not walled at all, and this could be a problem. That's not 100, that is 35. That is a First Crusade of war elephants. And here they come. Let's see, is Blue prepared for this? Will he scout it? Those elephants are just gonna walk right into that mill. There they come. I'll go somewhere else. He is somewhere else. And here comes the Elephant Crusade. Oh, Blue. You were so far ahead, but I don't know if the elephants can catch your king. But I don't know how you're gonna stop this. You need to. You do have a pikeman line. Getting a second castle and getting elephant archers. We'll have elephant versus elephant action here. See, only 250 years left as the Bat has sent the Hussite wagons over to take the monument. Blue still is in the middle, so as long as he can run his king, he won't be defeated here, but his eco's gonna be struggling. And oh, that is his Imp TC, but he does get up to Imp. And he's pumping out the Elephant Archers. Let's see, what do these have? Only 4 Pierce Armor right now, so the Elephant Archers actually will do a pretty good job. And we'll see if they do some splash damage. War elephants are like, what? I forget the exact cost, but it's like 200 food, 100 plus gold. So this is like 3,000 resources worth of stuff. Let's see, okay, where's the king? Has the king ran away? I don't know if DE has a go to king hotkey, but I don't see it in either of those castles. He does have 6 elephant archers out, but these elephants just have so much HP. Elephant archer is not really the counter to war elephants. Rip Blue, indeed. That castle's gonna go down. Control Alt comma. Oh, thank you. There you go. It's in that TC down there. Oh, I see a monk somewhere. There you go. We got a couple monks now. They'll be trying to convert the war elephants. There's probably heresy in already, though. There, Keldum is up to Imp, and he has that huge score lead from wrecking Blue. And yeah, that's right. First Crusade also gives conversion resistance for the elephants. And that will be pretty insane. As the players are starting to get up to Imp, Blue had the villager lead for a while, but has now fallen to this attack. As we see, what is Purple doing? Purple has a few Gebetto warriors now. He might be trying to go for King Snipes. Look at how fast those things run. Look at that. They still have that big frame delay on their attack. Now, ooh, Science getting a taste of their own medicine as Keldum had been raiding over here, but now there's a couple Gebettos running around here. Where are they? Over there. Going to try to build a defensive castle, but it's Imperial Age, and here they come. I'll start knocking these villagers down. I feel like they're kind of glitching out. That castle is in danger of not going up. That's a lot of villagers going down for Keldum. As you see, only at 93 vills. And once those First Crusade elephants are killed, Keldum will need a good economy to pump out more. This could be a doubt castle. All of the villagers going down. Oh no. Oh, that castle being denied. And now we gotta see, a few more elephants coming for Keldum, though. Where's the king? King is in the castle. Needs to be careful not to ungarrison the king to the Gebetto warriors. Got backstabbed. Now Keldum is sending elephants to the center, though. It'll be elephant versus Hussite wagon, 17 plus 6. Let's see these, a bit of micro here. The elephants will force the Gebettos away, and he will finish that castle. But here come the elephants to kill the Hussite wagons. I don't think he has quite enough elephants there, but at least they are damaging them. Oh, and Veles, thank you for the raid. We have here some Hussite wagon elephant fighting going on. I think Cyan will be able to capture that monument. Still enough time left. Still anyone's game, though. So if you're just joining, Cyan had First Crusade to spawn 35 elephants. And these Hussite wagons have extra HP and potentially can regenerate. And it looks like the Gebettos, look how fast they are. They're still... What? What even were those bonuses again? That's the Celts bonus of infantry move 15% faster. So these are just speedy Gebettos. They're gonna run around. Yeah, Incan architecture, First Crusade. Oh, now Forgot Fletching has been booming, focusing only on booming, up to 163 vills. Gebettos could die to the castle. They gotta dodge those castle shots. Kilden has the slowest unit for trying to catch those Gebettos. Just running around being annoying. And it looks like you'll finally stop microing them. And they'll be caught by the elephants. But still, very nice attack from Atty here, who now has a bunch of these two-handed swordsmen, and does have the forced levy tech to replace the gold cost with food. So this will be a champion spam. Ironbore has tried to wall off with houses, and has walled in that castle. Wants really to protect that king, and it's stable time. It's elephant time. The battle elephants with elite battle elephant, and the potential to upgrade them to the royal battle elephant, which will be even stronger. Now it's time for another elephant flood to the middle. We're gonna have some elephant versus elephant fights here. He's gonna kill some of these Gaia units first. Let's see. Meanwhile, Forgot Fletching also is moving in, going for the Hussars. Let's see, Forgot Fletching is just banking up gold, doing all of the university techs. Those Hussite wagons, though. Yeah, Hussite wagons that can be trained from donjons. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Once you get donjons in the middle near the monument to spam your unique unit, that could be a really good way of controlling the center of the map. Red has just been booming so far, but it looks like it might be a fight between red and orange now. Yeah, these wagons only cost wood, and they regenerate HP. And now it's 17 plus 10 attack. Why both battle elephants and war elephants? Oh, why not? Okay, now it's champion versus elephant in the middle. Purple, let's see, will they fight here? Yellow just kind of chilling with his elephants for now. And purple's gonna run away. I think the elephants, if they take a fight, they should wreck the champions, but the champions will have the numbers. Yellow trying to secure some control in the middle, building a TC on that gold. So far, green is just chilling, gonna go Halb Siege, but is amassing the siege. Regardless of when this ends... Oh, Keldon was defeated. Where was that? Oh, the organ guns, the speedy organ guns got the king. Ray distracted me in the chat. Okay, let's see what these things go. Oh my gosh. Look at these things, they're so fast I didn't even see them. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. This is insane. Well, there's the city walls to protect the Formula 1 king. It's organ gun bombard cannon time. Look at those things running around. But yeah, right, if this one finishes early, we will do the next game at 17 GMT. If somehow it ends late, then the game might get pushed back, but there's not much we can do about that. Anyway, monument being fought over in the middle, down to about 80 years, and yellow has a lot of elephants there, but there's still 3 players fighting, 4 players even. But oh no, yellow has the middle, and he needs to watch out for his king. Where is the Ironbore king? Still in that castle. But here come the bombard cannons and the speedy organ guns. There they go. And there goes, he's trying to wall in that that castle. Walls aren't going to help against these organ guns, though. Here come some elephants. I don't think they can do too much damage to the castle, though. He needs to get the bombard cannons up, but he can focus on killing elephants until they get there. Oh, wait, now it's going down. Now it's going down very fast. Okay, the king is running. The king needs to run. Oh, the king is down. That's a snipe for gray, but yellow has all these elephants in the middle. He could still win the game if those elephants are alive at the end. Gray can go for snipes, but he probably doesn't want to snipe players who might be fighting over the middle.
Ready.
Alright, oh, the organ gun is going to be sandwiched under a castle between elephants and champions, but they can just run away. Look at that, it's like attack move gliding here. They just gotta run away. And now it's time to check where purple's king is. In that castle. And the bat recognizing we need to kill yellow. He's got 55 years of holding the monument while in defeat. Organ guns, there is the king. The Gebettos are trying to fight this off, but the king's gonna have to run. There he goes. At least he had a bit of a wall off there, so he can escape for now. Not too many organ guns left, only about 14. And it looks like green does take the monument, so no more chance for yellow to win. But I think they're gonna have to group up and somehow take out gray. Those organ guns are insane. And here he's starting to take control of the middle, has the city walls up. Where is the castle now? Or the king? The king is in that TC, but he's cleaned up the organ guns for now. These elephants from yellow were chasing the organ guns and are now inside of purple's base. Prob Hoof Misa with some buffs. I think you might need Siege Onager to kill it. I don't know if... We'll have to see how the Hussite wagons do against it too. They're gonna have... How much attack do they have? 20 plus 19 attack with... I don't know if the extra attack affects the secondary projectiles. If it does, that would be insane. Well, he was right to name it Formula 1. Let's see, even these elephants from the defeated players still just chilling here in the middle. Actually, if green runs away or his halbs die, like, if that halb dies, cyan could retake the middle. Or maybe yellow could? Can defeated players take the middle? Okay, I guess defeated players can't take the middle. Well, I've learned something there. Yeah, now orange has it. And blue is still alive, and he has built up a massive army of those elephant archers. He was able to reboom after that devastating raid from cyan early on. And now it is elephant archer time. And they're doing a good job against the Hussite wagons. They 7 pierce armor, I guess, is not enough for 7+7 attack with Logistica. Alright, the Hussite wagons are getting wrecked by these elephant archers. And while up here, we have Jade still continuing to add in siege. He's fighting against Forgot Fletching. Forgot Fletching has longbows who did not forget their fletching. Oh, but Type was defeated. I guess his king must have been sniped somewhere? Oh, did he ungarrison the king with the elephant archers? He might have did the classic mistake of sending the king to battle. Unless Gray sniped him again? Gray, like these oh wait, Gray must have sniped. There we are. Oh, Gray, he's going for more snipes. Now it's Orange's turn. Gray, he has the most camouflage color on the mini-map too. Okay, that's a lot of donjon fire for the organ guns to take. He's going for the castle. Trying to repair that. That castle's gonna go down almost instantly. Oh, there goes the king. And the bat is defeated. Let's see, blue still does have control of the middle though. Or nope, no more. Atti's got it. Purple's got it. Purple, who managed to survive that king snipe earlier. These fortified walls won't protect from those, Wait, where did they even go? I can't see them on the mini-map. We gotta select this guy, and we gotta turn on, team colors. Did they? Okay, they must have eventually died to all those donjons. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch to the team colors every so often, just to check on that mini-map for any blue dots. Anyway, purple and green still have to clean up all of these elephant archers in the middle. Oh wait, blue does have control of the monument again, somehow. Blue could still win this game. Gray needs to go for the middle, but that would be fighting for the middle over quite a few elephant archers. Because blue doesn't have any control over these elephant archers anymore, but he only needs to hold the middle for 80 years. Military map too? Ooh, that's a good one too. Military map. Military map and team colors, the spot where the organ guns are sneaking. And with the organ guns, at least they do die. They only have 70 HP. But now blue has lost most of their elephant archers, and I think it's safe to say blue's no longer gonna control the middle. I think the winner will be red. I don't know how red's gonna kill the organ guns though. I think the only one with a real chance to kill them is probably Jade Arrow if they can get enough of siege onagers out. The living get priority. Okay. So you have to be completely not surrounded by. Yeah, okay, they've converted it even though it's there. Okay. But if they were completely to leave, then I guess it would get priority. Okay, those scorpions are doing work against those champions. They're just melting there. Look at that. I don't think the infantry spam is going to work against those scorpions. And we have the Halfnitzer there. Halfnitzer might be useful against the organ guns. It does have torsion engines on it. Organ guns still trying to speed around and clean up the elephant archers. But I mean, there could be some split micro with these organ guns too. I'm just checking. I don't see any more sneaks. Purple has the monument for now. Oh gosh, this is too many projectiles. It's starting to lag the game. I don't think the champions are going to be effective at killing it. Okay, what is this? I think Gray definitely wins the best designed Civ for this game. These things are amazing. Oh, they're gonna go for the King Snipe, are they? Green has the monument now, but yeah, they're going for the King. Red needs to find some way to kill them. The Hussars can't even catch them. Needs a good demo hit, demo ship hit right here, but I don't think he's gonna get it. Okay, where is the King? Oh, you know, that's Gray's King, surrounded by city walls. You need to, where's Red's King? Okay, it's in that castle. There's like 5 castles here trying to shoot at the organ guns. I think these stone walls around the castle might absorb some of the organ gun fire, but I think Red's gonna live. I think he'll clean up these organ guns. That castle's gonna lose a lot of HP, but he lives. The castle has 14,449 HP. What did he even? Plus 40% HP, plus 3% HP per university tech. So these castles do not want to get sniped. Okay, Red might. I don't think he has a way to kill organ guns in open battle, but he can at least defend his king. Yeah, now he's starting to lose some organ guns. I think Green, if he can get siege onagers out, can counter the organ guns. The problem is Green might be running out of gold soon. Let's check Green's resources. Yeah, only about. Wait, click the player. Yeah. All right, this down here, that is a complete lie. It does not tell you which player that is broken in D. But yeah, we see he's out of gold and he's just spamming halbs. Remember, he didn't like give himself other units. So all he has are halbs. And his purple. I think Gray's gonna win this by controlling the monument. As long as Gray has resources to keep pumping out the organ guns, which it looks like he does, I think the Formula 1 organ guns are gonna race to victory. Don't think any of the other civs can snipe Gray? Not with fortified walls, or no, city walls protecting that castle. Look at that, 16 armor. What even is that compared to 12 armor with that 6,000 HP to... Oh, they actually have less HP than the fortified walls, but that's because he stacked all those upgrades on top of each other. Do organ guns have drill and Wagenberg? They have drill, and they have siege units fire 33% faster, and they have gunpowder units move 20% faster. So actually it's more than drill and Wagenberg. Now Gray has the monument, and who is going to be able to take it from them? Is the heavy camel? Oh, purple's there for now. I mean, maybe red could try some longbows that outrange them, but they're so speedy that the range doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, look at that, they're just running away. Let's retreat to their castles, and they'll wreck everything there. Look at that puff of smoke from the organ guns. That is insane. The bombard cannon is doing some pretty good work getting some kills though. But red's gonna need a lot more siege. Slows that one camel on the monument. Gray, does Gray want to go for another snipe? No, he's just killing the vills. I think Gray needs to fight for the middle now. He's got enough snipes. The treasure of the light brigade. Those halves, they can be a meat shield maybe. Oh, but he's going for it. Does Gray know he needs to stand next to the monument to hold it? Well, I think he's gonna let purple do that. He just wants to... Gray just wants to go for the snipes. Purple's taking the monument. I don't think Gray needs to worry about killing the champions from purple. Can he have arquebus? He can't have arquebus because he already has drill, and you can't stack two imp techs on top of each other. Oh gosh, this is slowing to a crawl here with all those projectiles that are being shot. Oh, well, thanks for playing the batch. I don't know if players can still chat when they're defeated, but... Oh yeah, now it's gonna be a bunch of castles trying to shoot projectiles at the organ guns. And, oh wait, he switched the king. King is in that castle. The organ guns, are they gonna get it? Again, that 14,000 HP could be paying off. Trying to send vills to repair. And he switched the castle. Yeah, he put the king in the other castle. And still survives the second snipe attempt. Meanwhile, purple still holding the middle, but no one's really fighting over it. I feel like it's more gray versus 3 players at this point. Oh, but purple's attacking red. All that defending red has to do might be... Oh yeah, he's putting a strain on his economy. Red doesn't have any resources anymore. And purple now is able to clean up red in the middle. The problem is, purple doesn't have anything for dealing with these organ guns, and green also is out of resources. And we gotta take one more look at green's tech tree here. He has elite skirm. He does have all the trash units, but he doesn't have any other units other than siege. And when you're out of gold, that's not really a workable unit composition against these organ guns. Gonna somehow have to use those few remaining torsion engine Haufnitze to good effect. Only 60 years, but Gray, he's got to be on top of this. Yeah, he's taking out those champions there. And now it's Gray's turn to hold the monument. I don't think Gray's interested in holding the monument. Crispy just wants to go for those snipes, though. Yeah, going back towards purple. There's purple's king. In a TC, not even in a castle. And, ooh, those organ guns could run straight in. Oh gosh, these champions are gonna get slaughtered. Oh no. Oh, purple somehow snuck to the middle. Gray, what are Gray? Oh yeah, Gray has resources for... Oh, wait, Yellow's still getting involved. These elephants. The elephants are coming from behind to try to attack the organ guns there. Out of the game, but the elephants are still playing. They must be on defensive stance there. Gray's taking the monument back again. Still amassing more organ guns. And here come the champions. And there go the champions. And Gray is so greedy. He doesn't just want to win the game. He wants to win the game by sniping people. He's not even guarding the monument. He's just going to let Red retake it. He wants to go for purple. What do these things even cost him? Right now, we'll check out... Oh, boy. Here's some more champions that aren't going to work out. These champions do cost only food. But that's a lot of food down the drain. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Those champions are not very effective at killing those organ guns. There you go. They're gonna try to get in through those walls there. And some more champions to kill, but they're just going to ignore them, run in. And that's a lot of champions still trying to track down the organ guns. And where's the king? The king's in that TC. And I think it's about time for the king to die. The vills are there. They're going to try to repair. They can't repair fast enough. There's the king, and down he goes. Only 2 players left. And oh no. Green has decided he doesn't care about the middle. He's just going to try to snipe red. He probably sees taking the middle as futile. And 1400 HP castle, or 14,000 HP castles can't really stand up to a good old... How many is this? 9 Hafnitze. Red's longbow's there. The red's out of resources, and I don't think there's any way green... Oh, he can retake the monument occasionally, but it's time for green's king to die. It's in that castle. There are the organ guns. He needs to pick which castle to attack. Wait, where's he going, though? Is he gonna leave green alive and just go for red? Where's he going? Red is in Gray's base. Red is here with some hussars. I don't think Red has a way to take out that castle, though. Red's king still in that castle. The organ guns here, trying to find a spot where they can just destroy Green's base. Red, underneath these castles, trying to snipe some organ guns. Gray still has the resources to repair them for days, or to make more of them. Yeah, this is a drill and another 20% on top of that. Could have made it even faster with back-and-break tactics, but he decided to go for faster firing rate instead. And it's working out for him. This might be the strongest unit. Oh gosh, there's the TC. King is in that castle still. Green, what can Green even do to react? He can only make halves at this point. Gray needs the ability to see where the king is, tech. Now, there's another squad of organ guns down there. Has control of the monument. And he's just going to be taking out castles until he finds the king. Those things are insane. At least the castles do kind of kill them. A few Haufnitzer would handle this. The problem is green has no gold left, so we can't make the Haufnitzer. And honestly, they're so fast they can just dodge the Haufnitzer shots anyway. I think green is focusing all of his efforts on trying to just get a king snipe. But that's not going to be in the cards. Gray's just going to wreck everything. He had a few bombard cannons early on. But, honestly, the speedy bombard cannons can kind of keep up with the organ guns. I have to wonder if he could have, squeezed Haufnitzer in there somehow, but I think he has a pretty good set of upgrades. Castles might finally clean them up, though. Green might survive. To meet speedy organ guns, I don't know. Maybe Siege Onager with some crazy techs? Well, that's what we're gonna have here. I think the castles will clean it up, though. We get one more shot there. And that cleans it at least. Green is still alive. Maybe green and red, they gotta stop fighting each other. They need to team up against gray at this point. You're wishing you were gone for those organ guns. I bet everyone is now. This is insane. Attack ground werewolf trebs? I think the problem is these guys, they can just split micro and avoid the attack ground. See, there's one bombard cannon. But goodbye, bombard cannon. Honestly, the elephant archers would have done it. No, the elephant archers probably would have been okay, but blue got sniped. They don't have the speed to protect the snipe and fight in the middle. And now gray, I think gray just wins it here from the monument. Attack ground werewolf Cataparuto trebs. I wonder if you can stack, I guess you can't stack Cataparuto and torsion engines. But I wonder, and werewolf. Yeah, you can't stack imp techs right now, but maybe we could do that in the future. Find out what can stack. Yeah, Magyar Hussar, that's a good point. You'd have to make them super speedy. Let's see, here's the question, is Gray gonna give up the middle and let him? Yeah, he is. He wants to go for the snipes. Maybe some type of upgraded Mangudai with extra range. Well, there goes the castle. Can you snipe him? I will try. Well, good luck sniping this. Oh boy. I wonder if there are gates for the city walls. Yeah, Mangudai with recurve bow. Some type of stacked Mangudai might work as a counter. Emphasis on the might. And here we go. This time, we have a good 56 organ guns and some cannons. So he's bringing some extra units to the... Oh, look at that American stable. Some extra units to the snipe party this time. Where is Red's king now? Over in this castle. I mean, the longbows are doing some damage. It's not like these things survive, it's just they're so speedy they can run away from melee units. And they can close the gap and kill the ranged units. Like, look at those longbows going down. He's already gone down to, like, about half of the organ guns. But now the cannons can just move in. See, Red's trying to build towers. I don't think keeps are gonna survive long here. I don't see Red on the minimap anywhere going for a snipe. Yeah, now the cannons are taking out the castles. And the bodies are piling up. They're not keeping anything away from the monument. The king is in this castle. So it's almost the end for Red, I fear. And there it goes. He's trying to make some camels. Oh, the king is running somewhere. Where did that king run to? Oh, ran to that castle. All right. So Red is prepared to run the king. Any CivBuilder techs that buff kings? I don't think so. Oh, actually, there's one, Zetness. The Khmer bonus that you can garrison villagers and houses also lets you garrison kings and houses. But I don't think there's any specific, like, extra HP for king or anything. Oh, some siege rams. Even they get taken out by the organ guns. Gray's just dominating everything. We'll have to look at his KD at the end. Red trying to spam hussars into picking off the bombard cannons. But no, they're just gonna get taken out. Organ guns in front of them volleyed and thundered. They're both like, I can't stop them. There's the king. This might be it. And I'll have to pay attention to where he's gonna run to. Does he have a gather point set? Oh, he's there. Oh, Red's still trying to run him away. We don't have too many organ guns here for Gray. Missed an opportunity there for the snipe. It's just Red. Red's trying to pump out units. Meanwhile, I think Gray has control of the middle. Red thinks he's dead. Oh, what tells you that? King's in the keep. That won't keep him safe for long. And down he goes. Now it's all up to Green. I don't think Green has much to overcome this. A few Haufnitze. But that's about it. Actually, what's the plural of Haufnitze? Is it Haufnitzen with an N at the end? That's what the German part of me wants to say. Well, Green will at least have fun taking out Red's castle. The question again is, will Gray go for the snipe on Green, which he almost had earlier. That castle still is low on HP there. I don't see anything on the minimap. That's a lot of halbs, a ram, and a check ward that does not have plural. Okay. Just Hufnitze? Or Haufnitze? Alright, oh, here come the organ guns going for another bit of a slaughterfest. Even 14k HP castles weren't enough to stop Formula 1. Oh, the Halfneets are getting some pretty good kills on them, though. This is what green needed earlier. I think green just ran out of gold, or ran out of attack move micro. I mean, attack round micro. Gets a few of them there. Well, takes them out. The problem is, like, we just don't have enough gold to keep the siege being pumped out from green. There's no eco left, only down to 49 vills. All right, if the ram gets there, the ram will do a ton of damage. Maybe Ferrari rams could be a possible counter, but I think the organ guns are still faster than that. Gray just has resources for days to keep pumping them out. Looks like green's going for it, sending all the vills. Halfnitsa are doing pretty well, though. Gray loses a castle. Could Gray have, like, potentially regret not sniping green's king earlier? Yeah, there goes down the last cannon. I think Gray just cleans all of this. Oh, there's one more cannon, but now it goes down. Those cannons did a really good job. It's just these organ guns they can be produced so quickly. This is a pretty nice spam line from green so far. Let's see how close he can get. I think, let's see, only 31 vills left. There's like 60 organs in the city walls. Oh yeah, he is, you can't even see them there behind the city walls, but look at that. He's the perfect camouflage color. There's 60 organ guns there protecting the castle. He does not want to be sniped. I was thinking, like, why doesn't he have that much population? But that's why. Look at that. Like spiders. Yeah, he does have a city gate too. All right, here we go, indeed. He wants to go for the snipe. He's got 40 there. He's got another 56 there. And he wants to go for the snipe, I think. He doesn't want to win by holding the monument. He wants to win by sniping. Well, you will need to clean that up eventually. Dying with honor. There, he sent his king to the middle. You know, your civ is OP when you get to choose how you want to win. And there we go. Formula 1. The most OP civ I think we're going to see today. Wow. Let's look at those stats. Look at that military score. You got 1,459 kills. Green got a lot of kills too, as did red. But this guy killed all of the kings. And that was just amazing.